watched him win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. The city centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a John Claude Van Damme.
Okay, focus. Big breath. Do your business. switched off completely. What was that? What are you doing? Come on, switching on. Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? this fight? Right. Now listen, kid.
Let's go. One, two, three, four. You're all right.
Throw that shit in. Throw that shit in. It's over, man. Go, bud. Do this shit, man. Let's go, man.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from the things broken. Promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Need to escape, need to escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way.
Raise your hand if you've got your Patty license. Well, then come on in. It's time to watch boxing at the Atlantis. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Tom.
The Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Roy. This bout is... What a pleasure to be in... The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. He misses with that straight left. A perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. We exchange punches. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That hook won't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Good counter-punching. Do you believe what we're seeing? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He just misses with that jab. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. You'd like to see more jabs. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. Ay, I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game to say with lock and key and combination.
That's sad, man. I'll be having a lot of fight but I really like, I'm gonna keep it all the way up there. I don't fight that's how
Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, tell them to get it's a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it them believe. That time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reround. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Motivation, all this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
We are live at Falcor Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
The Gypsy King himself, Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does. A lot of pre-match drama. And that's the opening bell, round one. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he scores with the counter. That jab won't score. Jab does not score. Good counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in time.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter lands. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Hook misses. Caught him. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury. And there's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Well done with that counter shot. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punching. very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Yeah! There's a counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second.
The bell rings and we start the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His stamina is off the charts. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Oh, my goodness, Johnny. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble. Oh, no. Ali is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You've got to see that again.
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
What was it?
And down goes Fury! And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Wet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's no good.
Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that round.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Get your mind back on the jaw.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
You'd like to see more jabs. That one lands. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. They exchange punches. He's been cut. The referee's going to take a look. So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice exchange here from both men. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One punch could change everything in this battle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. That cut is going to cause some problems. They might want to call a doctor over.
I hope they've got a good cuts man in that corner.
We're way better than this guy.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Now just...
On to the fifth we go. It's one of the best fights I've seen this year. Let's see if this round continues that incredible action.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into the shot, and that's the last thing you want.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this is incredible action. Hold it right there. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
That's lights out right there.
Talk about Ali in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet. On to the sixth round. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Knock down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes up to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Shot. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Down goes Fury. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
This fucking. God damn. Rip on his ass.